The purpose we have, the goal we have for being here at EquipHotel is really to be exposed and show potential architects, designers of hotels of what is the potential of a material to equip their projects. And the way we thought it was interesting to work here was that we truly partnered with architects who designed those spaces. Here in Digital Rooftop, it is with Julie Gautron, with Etendard Studio for the signature bar. And it's really interesting because you have a dialogue and they have a true, let's say, concept to have worked together. And when we started to work together, it was like, what kind of materials, what kind of mix of materials, because it's more about mixing, and this is what hospitality is about. So that really was interesting, and I think that you see it from your eyes how this potential is expressed in terms of material diversity. It could be a textile, it could be a roll, it could be modular, it could be color, it could be wood or stone effects. There are many solutions here expressed, but always with a interesting point of view, an interesting angle. And I think this is what people expect from hospitality today, to really have something different and not standardized. So that really fits our goal in that term. So there are different things that we can say in terms of trends in the industry. First trend that we see is with sort of a fusion trend. That means hotels are not just places to sleep, they are also more than ever, and this is what's happening with concepts such as Mama Shelter or Moxie or things like that, where the rooms are okay, they're fairly simple in a way, but what happens is more like the public spaces. And what happens there is it's a mix of meeting, mingling, dining, working, making reservation, playing. All these spaces are kind of entangled with each other, inside each other, and as such, it's interesting to see how we can actually make clear what these spaces are for, and the flooring has a crucial impact on how to guide people in such spaces. So that's one first strand, I would say. Another one I would see is, for instance, in rooms, we see a lot of shift from the traditional all-over carpet you would see in rooms. That is kind of now envisioned as more like a legacy type of brand, or kind of old. And what people see now is more going to a mix of a parquet, wood, a type of effect, or even stone, mixed with a textile that would be on top, that would be the finish. And this is where we see also this fusion story between home styles and hotel styles. And actually, it's not surprising that people are going to hotels also to capture some ideas for their own homes. We see plenty of pictures on Instagram about this, and I think that's the way things are going. This year we're introducing several collections, but certainly one of the most interesting, or kind of mesmerizing, I would say, is what we call Sense of Marble. And the idea of this collection is intriguing because people usually don't like to see imitation so much. And yet, the impression of this marble effects on the carpet with those beautiful colors, it's really working so well. We've had quite a few installations already. We exhibiting it in our showroom in the Atelier in Paris, and the feedback is really great. People are just amazed. We exhibited that in the hotel show Dubai last month, and people couldn't believe that that there was marble and it was not, and then feeling that there was not just an imitation, it was more like an interpretation of it. So this is where it goes further than just imitating. So the way we made this collection is like we have something like 10 different colors, and each color is a different marble drawing. So it's not like a copy paste of one drawing in different colors. It's really a different texture aspect for each different color that we're providing in this collection. Second thing is that in all the things that is really interesting is that these are available in stock, so you can really make your own rug, custom cut to fit your space, your room, guest room, lobby, and that is really interesting as well for this collection. Crucial, I mean, everywhere. Today there are so many materials that are actually using digital for their manufacturing. Um, we are taking that curve right now. Um, that is also existing very much on carpets for quite a long time, on ceramics, of course, for walls, obviously. So no, it's everywhere. What it allows, especially for the architects and the designers in hotel business, is that it allows them to really fine tune something that will serve their purpose, their concept, and that's what they're looking for. Ultimately, the job of an architect is to make something that's fitting as like a building, and of course, each building is different. So ultimately, their work is about making customization. Anyway, it goes much further in hospitality because this is also a trend that people want to see something outside of standardization. They want to see something different, and that is really that's what this digitalization allows. Now, it doesn't do all. You need to have the right design, the right the purpose that you're serving. Is it the right one? I mean, all this is like an alchemy assemblage, like a champagne wine. And digital is just a mean. It's not like the end of it. It's not a. It's just like a way of doing things. But ultimately, it's more like the purpose. And you can also do very great things with more, let's say, standard collections. Um, but that's another story, I would say.